Hi, Mom.
Oh, in-law.
Yes.
As we've reflected on how you've encouraged us in our walks with the Lord, I was thinking about, even before I was a part of your family, that your words have always been saturated with the gospel, and it's translated to caring for me and just being intentional with caring for us as individuals and encouraging us to just seek the Lord in times of trouble. So I'm thankful for that.
Yes. I will also reflect on regularly, I think as a child, you were good at posting things around the house or hanging up stuff relating to what the gospel says, or just verses or encouragement. That's definitely translated into, as we're all getting to be adults, I've received emails from you about various things or encouragement, and that's a great motherly thing to do. So we love you very much, and happy Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.
Bye.
Hi, Mom. So I always remember growing up, you would prioritize it almost every morning, having a quiet time. You would be off on your own when I would wake up, and you'd be praying, you'd be in the Word, you'd be running around getting breakfast, and that always stuck with me. I also remember all of the devotions that you did with us when we were homeschooling. You'd get us all together, we would go through part of the Bible, or you'd share a verse or something God was teaching you from your quiet times. And those were always, I didn't appreciate them at the time as much, but now looking back, I can see how that shaped my relationship with Christ growing up. It modeled for me how to pull what he's teaching me from the Word, and how to share it with others, how to pray for other people, and how to prioritize spending time with him in my everyday life. So thank you. I love you.
Hi, Mom. Something I always appreciated that you did was you would wear your bracelet that said, "Who told you that?" And you would constantly tell us that you have to capture those thoughts that are from the enemy and think about who's telling you that in your mind, and cast them out if they're not biblical, and learn to hear what the Lord is telling you. And so that's something that I really appreciated and that I use all the time. And I always tell myself, no, who told you that? So I love that. Thank you.
Hey, Mom. One of the things that you really did that stuck out to me was whenever I would go to the bathroom, you'd send me to the bathroom and I'd have a consequence. You would come in, and the first thing you'd do would pull out the Bible. And we would replay basically what I did in light of what the Bible said, and I would always argue. And I would just fight you on every little point because I was frustrated, and I would look for a fight. And you stayed there. And you painstakingly compared that to what the Bible actually said, and showed me how I was listening to the enemy, just trying to get me to go down into a spiral. And then you'd leave, and I'd sit there, and I'd think about it, and then you'd come back and spank me. But that was really significant because it gave me time to reflect and see what the Bible actually said and compare it to what I was letting myself think. So thank you. I love you.
Hey, Mom. So I remember that I would sometimes throw a fit during trying to figure out a math problem, and then I would get super angry, start crying, and you would gently tell me, now we don't say that we hate this particular problem, and you would slowly help me through these problems that I had. And you always did it in a thoughtful, patient kind of way, even when I would argue with you. And the same was the point when I would also have a question during the journey through Christian life. And again, you would just walk me through it and help me through any questions that I had. So thank you for that. Love you.